voices of the continent. Rise and shine on Channel Africa.
Right, I hope we've got Dr. Matsanga on the line now. Dr. Matsanga, very good morning to you. Can you hear me?
Good morning, Peter. Good morning, everybody across the continent of Africa.
Fantastic. So good to hear your voice. So, just before, we were trying to talk about Togo, which is launching a strategic review, it calls, of its engagement with the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. And I'm just wondering, this process has been in play for quite a while now. Why hasn't it gotten into fourth gear yet?
First of all, Africa is faced with obstacles of many white elephant projects. Continental free trade was supposed to activate trade across Africa, and review mechanisms were put there by Dr. Dlamini Zuma, who was by then the Secretary General of the chairperson of African Union. A very good move, a very good person who worked very hard for the Union to make progress and to be seen as an Africa. But most of these things are just on paper, Peter. Most of these things are on paper. We find countries waking up, signing stuff, conferences, calls, commercial, IGAD, ECOWAS. They all call these conferences. AU itself. But implementation has been the problem for African countries. So I think this is another one that Togo is waking up to make sure that citizens don't make noise. Citizens think that something is happening. Yes, there is nothing going to happen to be profitable for the future.
Let's go to Senegal now. A judicial inquiry is underway there into the deaths of, I think it was around 65 people during demonstrations in 2021 and early 2024. And I suppose this inquiry may end up having challenges in terms of making sure some people are brought to account, given that Senegal's parliament entered into a amnesty law, passed an amnesty law. The victims of these deaths probably will feel hard done by. Or is there going to be something that does come out of this inquiry that might bring some comfort?
I think I'm told I'm one of the few people who condemned the violence that marked President Macky Sall's last hours in office. I'm one of the few people who went on international television stations, your own station, this station, and called on Macky Sall to release because some of the things that Macky Sall was doing were very, very, very bad things. So if there is any commission of inquiry, it must lead to reconciliation. Any commission of inquiry that raises the ghost of the past and it does not heal anything in Africa that does not use a redemption strategy, similar to that of Desmond Tutu, similar to that of Colombia, similar to that of Northern Ireland, is just a waste of time. You must come down, sit down, allow people to bend, to say, I am sorry. Similar to that of Rwanda, the Charter Court. All these commissions of inquiry that they are setting up and haphazardly packing up packages, vigilance, they will again create problems. But if they are doing it on the levels of the, on the way that injection strategy that will heal and make people live together, bring new cohesion, bring new unity of purpose in Senegal, I have no problem. I had a talk with them. They had themselves who were quarreling, and now they have come back some of us do a lot of silent diplomacy on this continent of Africa, Peter. That's a good move they have made.
Ghana is coming under growing scrutiny of its agreement with the US in terms of receiving deportees, including reports of illegal detention conditions. Eswatini is also same focus. What's your take on this issue of deportees from the US ending up in Ghana and other African nations?
I was in Ghana a few weeks ago. I have notified the officials of the Ghanaian government that I have petitioned for an opinion in International Court of Justice. An opinion, any group, any international Pan-African Forum Limited and others. We have written for an opinion from the court to see, to tell us as to whether the United States of America is doing the right thing of forcefully sending people, some of them hardcore criminals from other countries that were imprisoned there on drugs, on money trafficking, on cocaine, on everything. All these hardcore criminals that were sentenced by the courts in the U.S. to be forcefully handed over to countries, and even handing people forcefully is a crime against humanity internationally. It violates the international law. So as to whether the United States of America is doing anything, but one of the problems that African countries have, they don't listen to their own African professors and the doctors whom they have spent money educating. They would like to see opinions from other British, American, European, Australian, and other agencies, notifying them, then they can take the matter seriously. I've done an opinion poll, and I'm waiting, and we have discussed this matter. This is going to create chaos in the most African countries when you dump criminals. These criminals also grow within the community, and our children are watching when someone walks in your village who has been sentenced from drug dealing and walks into South Africa, disappears in the ghettos from Swaziland, and disappears, walks and starts another cocaine industry there. Our communities will be at risk.
Nigeria is planning to triple capital gains tax on foreign equity investors. What are your thoughts on this? I wonder if it's not going to affect foreign direct investment, or might it mobilize domestic revenue generation?
Peter, I have told you time and time again, until Nigeria rearranges itself, whatever it does is useless. It will not even benefit the citizens of Nigeria. Whether you get gains tax, increase investment tax, increase investors, corruption has eaten the society in Nigeria. Mismanagement, governance, violence has eaten Nigeria. There is no climate that can give you daily tax if you are fighting, kidnapping the same people that are supposed to be working with you. Peter, this case, I think you better preserve to case one of these days. If you are not busy, travel into Nigeria and sit on the street. Those good hotels where I used to sit with you in the Lagos Intercontinental Hotel, they are gone. People tell you more about corruption than development of daily tax, investment tax. People are crying there. People are crying for help. And time has come for Nigeria to accept that there is need for external interest. There is need for somebody to come. If you cannot come to tell them what is going on there, I don't think it will be tax will change any civilian at all. Nigeria needs rearrangement. It needs to be rearranged. How to make the rearrangement, it is up to Nigerians. But for us, we have said it, and we shall continue to say that there is nothing like a state there but only a collapsed system of corrupt people. And they eat the whole money and they don't
Right.
use institutions.
I think your view has been pretty consistent about Nigeria over time. Dr. Matsanga, sadly, we've run out of time. Always great talking to you. Thank you. Your insights always appreciated. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Peter Ndolo. Today, we are here in East Africa with COMESA, 21 countries, including South Africa. Thank you very much. COMESA is one unit. One of the things that they must do is to remove worker permits for Africans who are in COMESA. You can't go to bank money, 50,000, and then you carry it in your mattress. No, worker permits in all these COMESA countries should be removed. Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you so much. That's Dr. David Matsanga, political scientist and conflict resolution analyst, giving us his take on West African affairs. It's time for your news headlines. Good morning, Onelin Sinsi.